What's going on, people? This is Jay here. I'm doing a quick review of the Dell Precision M6800. This device came out actually almost 7 years ago, September 2013. And it is now June 16, 2020. Now, why am I doing a review on a laptop that's almost 7 years old? Well, it actually has better specs than a lot of the sub 1,000 laptops that you're going to find today at Best Buy, Costco, Micro Center, or any other retail box store that sells laptops. And these are the specs that I have now. Granted, I've done some upgrades since then. It came with 16 gigabytes of RAM. It came with a 240 gigabyte solid state drive. And I upgraded to 1 terabyte for $115. Then I also purchased, I think it was like $80 for an SATA, which is another 500 gigabytes. So I have 1.5 terabytes of space on here. I bought a dock for it, as you can see here, extra battery. The dock is nice because you can plug in the Ethernet port and a couple other USB devices and monitors and just plop the desktop or laptop rather right on top of it, and everything automatically connects all at once. And then you can just undock it and bring it with you if you need to, and it's a great mobile workstation. And when this thing came out, it was a pretty penny. Here's a press release of the date here, September 19, 2013. And I was looking at the pricing of this. I mean, you're talking, it was like anywhere from $2,500 to approximately, $1,600 for the cheapest option, over $3,500 for more maxed out versions. This one's somewhere in the middle of the road, probably a $2,500 laptop. And it held its value pretty good after 6 years, being refurbished under $500 with the specs that it came with. But all you got to do these days, you know, for these laptops, I mean, all you got to do is upgrade the mechanical hard drives to solid state, and you really get a great performance boost. And this is kind of common knowledge nowadays with a lot of people that are somewhat geeky and somewhat nerdy with understanding of technology and computers and all that good stuff. But I'm going to restart this and show you how quickly it boots up. And this thing is powerful. I mean, this is what I call a 10-year laptop. It should last easily 10 years. It supports, obviously, Windows 10. And let's see how fast this thing boots up here. Here's my 2 hard drives. 1.5 terabytes worth of space. And you can even put a mechanical hard drive in here, I believe, as well. In addition, you can max the RAM out at 32 gigabytes, which is more than enough today for what most people need their computers for. I have 16, so it's already booted up here. I'm going to log in. And the display is pretty nice. And so the only drawbacks of this computer is that it does weigh over 7 pounds. It's pretty heavy. If you don't mind the weight, I don't care about it personally, so it's fine. And it has an okay 4 gigabyte GPU in it, the KM3100, I believe, or 3100M. And this is a great solution. Nowadays, you have things like NVidia GeForce Now. I'm one of the founding members, apparently. It says I'm a founder. And you can stream a lot of your games, you know, right over the internet. As long as you have a decent connection and you don't have a terrible cap on your data. I think my ISP has like a 1 terabyte per month usage, and I'm not going to use it that much. And some companies like Verizon have unlimited and even faster upload speeds, so it works pretty good. I'll show you a little demo of that, but this thing just flies. I mean, it works just as good as any computer you're going to find. It's 7 years, almost 7 years it's been around. And honestly, I'm not going to upgrade until the price of the 7740, I think it's called, the newest one that came out in 2019, drops. And right now it's, you know, at least $2,200 for, you know, the lower end of the models, and, you know, over $4,000 for the most maxed out specs you can get. And it just flies, and, you know, it doesn't have the Windows Hello, and the camera is only like 720p on it, so it's not great. But you can always buy those things separately if you want. A lot of times the cameras on cell phones are much better than any webcam you're going to get on any laptop anyways, so might as well just use your phone to record. And you know, you can do Zoom on here. You can buy little webcams you can dock on the top if you want to. So I mean, there's plenty of solutions. Also, if you want more USB space, you can buy one of these. I think I paid like 15, 20 bucks tops for this thing. It's this, you know, USB 3.03 ports on it. So you can use that. I connected to Bluetooth speakers, so to allow that. And you could buy a Bluetooth adapter, plug that in. Supposedly it came with Bluetooth. I couldn't find it, or somehow got disabled, and maybe it's a BIOS setting, I'm not sure. So that does pretty good. And I bought a little SD card here. Let me skip this here. I just want to show you how fast this thing goes. I got like a 256 megabyte micro SD card here. I just back up all my files to that. So I have a little backup here, and I also have another 1 terabyte hard drive as another backup, and I use Macrium Reflect to copy my operating system from a 240 gigabyte drive to the 1 terabyte. So you copy it from, the solid state that's on here, the 240, over to a external hard drive, which is my 1 terabyte, and then from that I copy that back onto the newly installed 1 terabyte Crucial solid state drive in there. So as I'm loading this up, I'll show you the just how nice you can run games on a 7-year-old laptop, even though this thing was top of the line when it came out in 2013. It's getting old, but just there's no lag at all. Just streaming this game over the internet, it's just fantastic, very impressive. I had just 0 lag, and I have it on the highest settings possible, and it's decent 17.3 inch screen, so it pretty much it's the large end of what you're going to get on a laptop anyway, and you can easily connect 2 monitors to it. There's a display port on it, HDMI and a display port, so you do need an adapter for that, which I have one. You can get them on Amazon pretty cheap. So yeah, I mean, this is it, folks. It's pretty decent, and I probably won't need to upgrade my computer for a few more years. There's really nothing on these newer laptops that maybe because of the built-in Windows Hello camera feature, who cares, or fingerprint, Bluetooth built in. I mean, yeah, it's nice. Higher graphics cards. If you're really into gaming and you want it dedicated, video card, I mean, go ahead. You're welcome to do that. But why spend all the money? Most of your games can now be played on this NVidia GeForce Now, and it's just it's fantastic. So it's not going to take any longer to load. This is just streaming off of the server. So it's just you're basically looking at a monitor of what's being processed at NVIDIA GeForce Now. So, and you see perfect graphics, no lag. All right, folks, thanks for watching.